Genomics and integrated breeding for crop improvement in ICRISAT, Hyderabad, India. As you know, ICRISAT is an international CGIAR research institute. We work on 5 mandated crops, namely chickpea, pigeon pea, groundnut, sorghum, and millets. Talking about Hyderabad, it is the 5th largest city in India. It is the capital of the state Andhra Pradesh, which is known as the most IT-savvy state in India. So I am sure that in addition to enjoying the scientifically rich program, you would be enjoying the beauty and dynamics of the ICRISAT campus and the city. Let me now start with today's proceedings and introduce our honorable guest for this occasion. First of all, I would like to invite Dr. William Dar to kindly occupy the chair on the dais. Dr. William Dar is the Director General of the ICRISAT since January 2000. Dr. Dar holds the distinction of being the first Filipino and the Asian to be Director General ICRISAT. He has received a number of awards and honors. Dr. Dar's transformational leadership has turned ICRISAT into a forward-looking institution which has been ranked outstanding consequently in 2006 and 2007 among the CGIAR centers. A man on a mission and a champion of the poor, and Dr. Dar has made a big difference and continues with the conviction his mission of helping elevate the conditions of the poor people living in dry lands of Asia and sub-Saharan Africa. We are honored to have your presence here today. Thank you, sir. I now would like to invite Dr. Swapan Datta to kindly occupy the chair on the dais. Welcome, sir. Dr. Swapan Datta is the Deputy Director General Crop Science, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, New Delhi. He is a well-known plant biotechnologist worldwide and in India, and Swapan Datta has always been a front runner in his areas of science and leader in scientific innovation. He has contributed a range of biotechnology products and published a large number of papers, including Nature Biotechnology and several other journals. He provided a clear vision of why biotechnology is needed in India, which was published in Science Journal as well. India is privileged to have such a dynamic scientist as the agriculture science leader. We welcome you, sir. Now it is great pleasure of mine to invite Professor P.K. Gupta, a well-known agriculture scientist. They say that if someone has studied genetics and plant breeding in India during the last 3 decades, this is impossible that she has graduated without reading the book of Professor P.K. Gupta. At present, he is the chair of the Accelerated Crop Improvement Program of Department of Biotechnology, Government of India, and he is guiding molecular breeding research in India. Now I would like to invite Dr. Wang Jun, the hero of this morning, as he is our inaugural speaker. Dr. Wang Jun is the founding scientist of Bioinformatics Department of Beijing Institute of Genomics in 1999. Now he is the Executive Director of BJI Shenzhen. Dr. Wang Jun has credited to finish the analysis of the 1% of region of the human genome and subsequently to genome analysis of large number of animal and plant genomes, including rice, chicken, panda genomes, etc. He is one of the topmost 10 genomic scientists in the world to publish a greater number of papers in the Nature, Science, and Cell series journals in a given year. We are honored to have you with us. We welcome you. Now let me invite Dr. Rajeev, who is the chair of this workshop, to kindly occupy the chair on the dais. Dr. Rajeev is a very dynamic and young scientist who is also known as Genomics Guru. Dr. Varshney is the Research Program Director, Grain Legumes, and Director Center of Excellence in Genomics at ICRISAT. Dr. Varshney is known for his efforts to develop large-scale genomic resources, including genome sequences in legumes and their deployment in breeding. We welcome you and thank you, sir. We now have all our dignitaries on the dais, and let's welcome them formally with a big round of applause. To begin with, may I request Ms. Hima to present a bouquet to Dr. Dar. Welcome, sir. Now I invite Ms. Lekha to welcome Dr. Datta by offering a bouquet. Now I request Ms. Manjula to welcome Professor P.K. Gupta. And now I call Ms. Spurti to welcome Dr. Wangjun by offering a bouquet. Finally, I would like to call Pallavi to welcome Dr. Varshney with a bouquet. Now I would like to invite Dr. Varshney to proceed further. Thank you very much.
A very good morning to all of you. It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you to the 4th International Workshop on Next Generation Genomics and Integrated Breeding for Crop Improvement in Hyderabad, India. This workshop is being organized by KSIConnect as its activities of critical focus area molecular breeding in collaboration with CGIAR Generation Challenge Program, Department of Biotechnology, Government of India, and in partnership with CGIAR Research Program on Grain Legumes and CGIAR Research Program on Dryland Cereals. This workshop is expected to help us in the understanding and discussing modern genomics and integrated breeding methodology for crop improvement. And this is really great pleasure to see all of you here, despite of your busy schedule, you accepted our invitation and you are here. And once again, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to dignitaries who are sitting on dais, that we have received your great support and great help, and then you have kindly accepted our invitation and you are here. So I would like to request you everyone to join me in welcoming all of you. This workshop is in the series of earlier 3 workshops organized by us in 2009, 2010 and 2012. While the major emphasis of earlier workshop has been on next generation sequencing data analysis, but now this 4th workshop is moving ahead by discussing next-gen sequencing and high-throughput genotyping technologies in modern breeding approaches. We are pleased to share that this workshop is the largest meeting in the series with more than 150 delegates from 20 countries. The scientific program is very rich in high-quality science with enormous impact on crop breeding, as we have 36 speakers in 12 different sessions. Many of you have greatly appreciated it, and I would like to mention here a quote from Dr. Gary Atlin, Senior Program Officer from Gates Foundation, that I received a message from him. And in general, we know that PAG meeting, Plant and Animal Genome Conference, is very important meeting for genomic scientists. Gary wrote to me, Rajeev, you have made this meeting as PAG of molecular breeding. So this is really remarkable, and we are very much pleased that people like Gary Atlin, they appreciate it, and I know that I have received the positive remarks from many of them. But this could have been possible only by you, the speakers, the co-chairs and the participants who accepted our invitation, and they came all the way from Mexico, South America and United States, Europe and different countries in Asia and our colleagues from Africa. Anyway,